Hello and welcome to this series about anxiety. I am Dr. Maitreyi Joshi and I am a clinical psychologist. Today we are going to talk about the neurobiology of anxiety. I am also going to share the diagram of the brain explaining this neurobiology. You will ask me, what is the need of discussing all these complicated things? That is a doctor's job. And you are right. But in my experience, whenever a person knows about the science behind his problems or her problems, then they are able to manage it better. And so, we are going to talk about the science behind anxiety. Our brain is divided into two parts broadly, the lower or the emotional brain and the higher or the logical brain. The emotional brain has two almond shaped structures called as the amygdala at the base near the center. They are responsible for creating our emotional memories. Whenever a person perceives some kind of a danger around him, even if the danger is not real, and if the person perceives just through his mind, then also the amygdala get activated. All the sensory inputs from our sensory organs like the eyes, nose, throat, they get relayed through nerves to the thalamus, which is a grand relay station of our brain. And from the thalamus, they reach very rapidly in split seconds to the amygdala. Amygdala activate the sympathetic nervous system, and then our heart starts racing. Our breathing becomes rapid and shallow. We may start trembling. We may have sweaty palms. We feel dizziness. We feel as if we are going out of our mind and going crazy whenever a person has that depersonalization kind of out of body experience when he is very, very frightened. So basically, these things happen whenever a person perceives any kind of danger around him. This danger may not be present around him but may just be conceived in his mind when we call it as anxiety. So, all this time, when all these changes are taking place, what is our higher brain doing, which we call as a logical brain? Actually, the time taken for the sensory inputs to reach the cortex is much more. Moreover, the neocortex, which is our smart brain, which is responsible for planning, visualization, imagination, our verbal intelligence, our mathematical intelligence, and this smart brain processes all the inputs very slowly and reaches very slow conclusions. It is a slow brain. Though it is a smart brain, it is a slow brain. And the symptoms of anxiety which arise from the amygdala and the symptoms of anxiety which arise from the cortex are different. And when we know how different they are from each other, we are definitely able or come in a better position to rewire those symptoms or rewire our anxious feelings. And so that is a reason that we need to know about this science behind our anxiety. In the next video, we will talk about or discuss in details about the symptoms which arise from our emotional brain and the symptoms which arise from our logical brain. Till then, bye bye.